Hello everybody and welcome to Everything Isekai. I am Sloth, the Dark Elf. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Alright people, we're about to review That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, chapter number 78, Walpurgis. Keep a heads up at the end of my videos. If you are a subscriber and you make a comment, I will make you into an anime character, just like my buddy Yusuf here. If you are not clear on what's going on here, in the first few pages, let me break it down for you. Ramaru's plan is to give claimant false information. He knows about claimant powers back when he saved Myron, young woman. So Ramaru told Yom to tell everyone outside the Tempest that Valdora killed all these people from Farmus. This is to do two things. It will make Ramaru look weaker than he actually is, and it will save Ramaru's reputation from being a monster who killed thousands of people. Alright people, we cleared that out of the way. Let's move on to the Walpurgis. Alright, Ramaru meet the strongest person in the world right now. Now Guy is not stupid. He was more or less testing Ramaru. If Ramaru would have done something to Guy because of this false information that was given to him, Ramaru would have died. And if you think that Ramaru stands a chance against Guy just because he's the protagonist, you are very much wrong. He stands no chance against Guy. This is how far beyond Millen and Guy is compared to everyone else. Alright, Dagger walks in and then Valentine. Ramaru praises everyone walking through that door. So here's something that the manga missed, and that's the order in which everybody's showing up in. There's a reason why people are showing up in this order, and that is by the order in which they joined the Demon Lord organization with Guy, Millen, and Remulus. Now because Ramaru came in with Remulus, that is why he was able to show up so early. Normally he would have been the last to be picked up. Dagger was part of the second generation along with the Vampire Queen. That's pretty much why they showed up back at the back like that. Now when the Vampire Queen walked in, there is a reason why most of the attention is on the maid and not Valentine. But I'm not going to get into that right now. That will be at the end of the video in the spoiler department. Now you have Dino, who checked Ramaru for analyzing. Dino is freaking hilarious. Now look, check this out. As far as power scaling, Training and Beretta is on the same level as an unawakened Demon Lord. The same level as a Clayman, Kyrian, and Sky Queen Frey. So when he says that he can rip them apart, he can really do it. He is not playing around. However, Guy is more or less like a big brother to Remulus. This is why nobody messes with her. And this is why he didn't touch those two. Otherwise, his jealousy would have taken a hold of him. Alright, Sky Queen Frey walks in. In the light novel, she is described to be as exotic and sexy with her huge breasts. I mean, yes, but she is not on the level of my Frost Dragon Velsar. I mean, I would put her on as a one-night stand, but Velsar to me is waifu material. But besides her, Shion and Ramaru's attention is on that male servant. I mean, I wonder who can that be? I mean, it can only really be one person, right? Leon walks through the door and walks right up to Ramaru. In the light novel, Ramaru thought that he was a girl. He had to use process of elimination to narrow down who he was. Only then did he figure out it was Leon. Only people left that had not walked in was Kyrian, Millen, Clayman, and Leon. So by process of elimination, he narrowed it down to Leon. Let's talk a little bit about what Leon said when he mentioned Shizu not turning into a Majin. In order to not let Ifrit to completely take over her, she created a unique skill called Deviant, which allowed her to separate two things. This was stated in the light novel, not in the manga, but this is what he referred to. Now Ramaru got this skill when he ate her, but he had to sacrifice the skill in order to evolve the Great Sage into Raphael, Lord of Wisdom. Alright, moving along. Millen and Clayman walks in. Fuse has an interesting design taste. Don't get it twisted, Millen is thousands of years old. So her in this sexy outfit is okay, I guess. I mean, would you consider her to be what, a legal lolly? I don't know, people. Let me know. But I still just feel awkward looking at her, seeing how she looks so freaking young. But the art looks great. Now when Clayman hits Millen, the people who are closest to her is completely shocked. This goes into spoilers. Now why did Clayman do that in front of everybody? Millen is called the Destroyer for a reason. Only person in that whole room that can go toe to toe with Millen is Guy. This is telling everybody in that room that Millen is under claiming control. But holy shit, did he piss off the wrong slime. Alright, let's move on to the battlefield. The war with claiming army. This is where you get an idea on why Beanie Mamoru is such a badass. Believe it or not, he is more suited for commanding than anything else. But monster respect is strong, so he has to be stupidly strong to command all these OP monsters. And this strategy he came up with, Gale, is freaking sweet too. Even when the Dragonus came down to knock these other people down in these holes, it's freaking awesome to see. I can't wait until we see this animated. As far as my prediction, this war won't happen until the summer season. So we're going to see this fight. Now Avis, who gave her command over to Beanie Mamoru. This is more or less so she can jump into the fight. A warmongering people like the Beast Race probably love to fight. Alvis is no exception. And Alvis always probably is in a leadership position. This is a unique opportunity for her to cut loose. Alright, now we're entering the spoiler zone. Stop here if you don't want to be spoiled. Let's talk a little bit about the vampires. Valentine is a nobody. He did not matter in this in no way, shape, or form. The maid here is the true demon lord. She knows more about the main storyline than most people here. This is why so much attention is on her and not Valentine. In other words, this was the woman that Valdor was talking about early on when he was explaining all the demon lords to Rimuru. Alright, let's talk a little bit about Millen getting slapped by Clayman. If you notice, they did not show all the demon lords' surprised, shocked faces. They only really just showed 4. Remulus is friends with Millen, so that explains her shocked face. The vampire queen was more or less just interested in the slap. The 2 key players here are Daigoro and Dino. These are the interesting ones. Now this might change a little bit from the light novel, but in the original web novel, I'm about to explain to you her relationship with these 2. You can almost call them her godfathers, really. They serve directly under her father, Star King Dragon Veldanava, so they are a little protective over her. Alright people, that's all I got for you. I hope you like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I will only do these videos if I know you guys like this, and I know you guys like this is by subscribing and watching my videos. So, hope you like and subscribe. Deuces.